back at you with another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, you see the DuClaw logo, my stage right, so you know what time it is. It's time for DJ to go local. That's right, guys. We're going local today with yet another beer from DuClaw Brewing Company out of Baltimore, Maryland, US of A. Yay, yay. That's right. And what beer do we have from DuClaw today? Well, we've got a new beer. That's right. We have their Devil's Due. Now, Devil's Due, you're saying, what the hell is that? Well, it's a barrel-aged stout. At least that's what they say on the label. But it's not just any barrel-aged stout. It's a 50-50 blend of Retribution, their lovely barrel-aged stout that you may have had before, maybe not. It's not super widely distributed because DuClaw isn't. And Devil's Milk, their barley wine, which you've seen me review on this channel before. And you know I'm digging. Both beers I've been drinking for years, at least as long as I can remember. I've been drinking them because my beer memory goes sometimes. Anyway, that's another story, isn't it? Now, there used to be a beer that was like this before. It was called Souljacker, and that was a blend of their Blackjack Russian Imperial Stout and Devil's Milk. Now, that particular beer didn't have a barrel-aged component in it, and it only clocked in at 9.5% ABV. However, it was a lovely tasting drink, and I think I still have a bottle back in the cellar somewhere. But the last time I believe that was made was like 2012, somewhere around there. So, what about the ingredients that go into these beers? Well, for hops, on the Devil's Milk side, they have Centennial and Simcoe. On the Retribution side, they have Chinook and Goldie. Awesome. So, for malts in these beers, they don't give a like separation or a breakdown. You could go to the website and look at it. But anyways, malts in this, there's a boatload of them when you have a blended beer at 50-50. Well, we've got pale malt, wheat, aromatic, special, roasted barley, torrefied wheat, caramunic, and chocolate, man. Tons of lovely ingredients. I've had a long-ass weekend. I've been working all weekend, busting my hump. It's time for an awesome beer, isn't it? Say hell yes, that's right. And we even got our lovely Devil's Due snifter, the big fish bowl that it is. So, let's get the top popped on this bad boy and tell you what's up with the Devil's Due. And see, like it says on the back, if we're going to settle our debt tonight or not. So, pop it open. Boom. Nice hiss off the top. Plenty of smoke or condensation. Damn, I can smell the bourbon wafting from here. Obsessively collectible crown, of course. Let's get it in a glass and see what it looks like. Now, this particular beer, at time of recording here, is about 12 days in the bottle. That's about as fresh as you're going to get it. Look at that, guys. Lovely. Okay, when I put it up to the light, unlike Retribution, it's not pitch black. It's a blended beer. It's a really, really dark brown with a lot of ruby and sort of golden amber hints coming through it. Not much head to speak of, but you get that from barrel-aged beers and big high ABV stuff. But man, tons of alcohol curtains, really like caramel coating on the inside of this glass. And I think there might be a little glass lacing with this too, but who knows? Here you go, guys. Take a look. Lovely looking beer. Let's see what's up in the aroma department. Bam! Big chocolate up in your face. You get that a lot from Retribution. Roast, coffee, toffee, a bit of like orange sweetness. I guess that's coming from the Devil's Milk component, which has a big citrus flavor. That is an American Barleywine, which, you know, it's hop forward being an American Barleywine, and it's got that particular beer throws a lot of citrus notes. Lovely bourbon in the background. It's not huge, but man, that bourbon undertone is what's kind of supporting all the other aromas of chocolate, toffee, a bit of leather, tobacco, citrus, maybe even a little bit of tiny bit of pine in there. But man, it's a lovely smelling beer. I'm ready to dive into this bad boy. Cheers. Yes. Damn. Big fruits, like dark fruits, but mixed with a bit of like that, like citrus bitterness almost. Then you have dark chocolate, coffee, toffee. In the middle of the tongue is when the like really, really high cacao dark chocolate comes in, and it like flows back on your tongue, man, like you just ate like a brick of 70% cacao dark chocolate. The bourbon's in there, like I said, it's like a really great support flavor. There's a really nice balance in this. Souljacker was a lot more to the sweet side. It's a smaller stout. It's never been as roasty. It was a little bit thinner bodied. Retribution isn't a huge mouthfeel, but man, the mouthfeel is a nice, real even-keeled medium and coating with all the sweetness. It goes down super easy. There's no alcohol in the aroma. There's no alcohol in the taste. The only thing that lets you know is about like mid-chest here. You get a bit of warming. But man, it's a big melange of dark fruits, dark chocolate, bourbon, and a bit of like citrus sweetness and the interplay of the hops in there. I imagine if you cellar this beer, there's that hop bit, you know, may die down, and you would be left with some more like sort of like curacao orange taste. Wow. Very, very easy to drink. Dangerous beer. Goes down super smooth. Nice mouth coating. Leaves a nice medium dry aftertaste and like finish. And that aftertaste of the dark chocolate really sticks with you and brings you back for another drink. This could be a dessert in and of itself. And like I said, this you're definitely going to settle your debt with this, because you get into a couple of these at 11%. It's very easy to drink and fresh. I'm not a big fan of Retribution fresh. I prefer both Retribution and Devil's Milk cellared myself, but this blend of the two of them, man, just freaking rocks the house. This, I think, is probably got to be one of my favorite DuClaw beers now, hands down. Really well blended. I'm impressed. Bravo, DuClaw. So you hear me geeking out. What do the other guys think about this? Because we got to assign a grade to this beer. Well, Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, they don't have any grade because it's brand new. It's been out just over a week. And my Beer Geek ass grabbed up on it. Hell yes. So I'm going to grade it because that's all that matters. I'm giving this beer an A+. I'm going to have a 98. It's the first A+ I think I've ever given a DuClaw beer that I can remember. But for a blended stout mixed with a barley wine, man, this beer rocks the house. And I taste a lot of potential for cellaring in this. And it's in a 12-ounce serving. That makes it even better. There's bottle dating on the bottle. What other criteria can you want? This is an A+ beer, and it's just freaking rocks, man. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, if you've had this beer, let me know. I'd like to hear your opinion too. I doubt you've had it because it hasn't been out long, but whatever. Who knows when I'll post this. But anywho, yeah, I'm digressing. You're not surprised. So, if you could also do something very important to me, which is thinking globally, drinking locally. I'm drinking locally, guys. I'm drinking DuClaw because I'm going local today. That's right. And by doing that, you support the craft beer movement. You keep this whole thing growing. And if you got local brewers, drink their beer. Help them grow. Not every single beer is going to be a winner like this one. It's not going to be an A+ and rock your house. But you know what? You got to support them with their like more pedestrian beers as they're coming up, so they can be able to make beers like this. Because it ain't free to barrel age beers and keep inventory for months and things of that sort. The barrels aren't free either. So till then, guys, so the next time we get together and talk about the beer and touch on DJ's insanity down here in the dungeon, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe and hit that like button, because that and a big-ass awesome beer like that puts my happy face on. So till then, I got nothing but a bunch of Devil's Due drinking love for you. And you know what's coming. That's right, a big-ass peace out!